gang, we're sitting here in downtown Athens, Georgia, home of the Georgia Bulldogs, also home of the USA Crit Series and the Twilight event that happened just last night. If you don't know crit racing, it's criterium racing. It's basically one square city block where the bicycles are ripping around at a speed that you just cannot process. Last night we had 40,000 people here for the Twilight event. To put it in perspective, imagine having just multiple events running all day long. So I can tell you about all the cool little snippets that happened yesterday. It's better that you see it. We had a few GoPro cameras rolling all day. Let's check it out. How we doing, Peter?
Doing all right.
Yeah, the Gambler. You ever been to Athens, Georgia?
Nope.
Nope.
Didn't even know it existed. I thought just Greece had that Athens.
Pretty though, isn't it?
It is.
That's where we're headed. Okay, so these are the amateur guys, then the women's, then the pros, but get a load of how fast these guys are going as amateurs. Check it out. What's better than watching this at ground level is watching it from the VIP tent, which is on the 6th floor. Thank you very much. And we're headed there now. Elevator to 6, up the floors to 7 for the VIP. What's up? Stairs? I'm VIP. Do they not know who I am? Sucks. Hey, Peter, come here. Since we're in the VIP section, I figured I'd introduce you to my VIP, my friends here, because VIP section's where all your friends hang out. Anyhow.
So can you tase him?
I'm talking to you guys.
So what are you doing? Erase that. So you can tell we had a ton of fun yesterday. The race announcer was Chad Andrews, very good friend of mine, professional race announcer, professional coach. Got a chance to chat with him a little bit. One of the race organizers for the last 20 years has been Ravi Rajkumar, another good friend of mine. We pulled him aside. You know, I wish I had his shirt, but we did get some good time on air with Ravi. And at the end of it all, you realize that you put on an event like this, or scale it down. You're having a manager's meeting at work. It's not gonna go how you thought it was gonna go. Might be awesome if it did, but I'm gonna suggest to you there are gonna be some curveballs thrown in there. When those women crashed last night, that was a big curveball. Chad was losing his voice towards the end of the night. I'd suggest to you that was a big curveball. You know, you can imagine as a race organizer, you run out of water on mile number 40 in the race, you got a problem, and that's a curveball. It's not that the curveballs aren't gonna happen, it's what do you do when they do happen? In real life, your kid gets sick and you can't go to work that day. What do you do? Right? So for everybody out there who's chasing a dream, you gotta realize that so many businesses fail, not because they don't have a good model, they don't have a good product, is that a curveball comes in and they don't know what the hell to do about that. So are you in a position to accept that it's gonna happen and then get yourself through it? So Peter and I had some curveballs just getting to this race. I mean, this was a long time coming. Our first thing that we were gonna film was gonna be out in Monterey, California at the Bicycle Leadership Conference and then the Sea Otter Classic. And you know what? Peter had an opportunity the week before to go chase one of his dreams, and so we didn't film. Okay, so now we're here. We thought, okay, well, we're here, we got all the equipment, we're ready to go, we're gonna film this whole event. We showed up. You know what didn't show up? The bag full of camera equipment. The airlines lost our bag full of camera equipment. So that came in about 3 o'clock in the morning, the day before we're supposed to film, yesterday morning, and you're like, oh, what do we do about that? Curveball. You're gonna get all kinds of curveballs. Now, to be fair, it's a first world problem. You get to fly to Athens, Georgia, your camera equipment doesn't show up, so you go on a bicycle ride. I mean, okay, life's gonna be fine. What about when it's a significant problem and significant curveball? What are you gonna do? Because there's the stuff we planned for, and then there's all the stuff that you didn't plan for. So I got 4 little tips for you as you chase your own dreams. Number 1, respond versus react, right? Respond versus react. Are you responding to what's happening, or are you reacting to what's happening? And you could probably guess that one of those carries a negative connotation. If I tell you that she's having a reaction to the medicine, she's responding well to the medicine. Those are different things. Have you mapped out everything that could happen as you go chase that pinnacle of yours, right? As best you can, knowing that there's gonna be stuff coming in so that you're in a position to respond when it doesn't happen. This could be just raising your kid, changing schools, spending time with your family, your parents, that Christmas vacation with your extremely dysfunctional family. There's response, and then there's react. The second one is be open. Be open. You never know if that tangent is gonna be the greatest thing that ever happened to you. But if you're all bent out of shape because it wasn't the way you thought it was gonna go, we have a problem. I actually asked the guys on stage that very question last night.
In 1982, I was going to transfer from the University of North Carolina at Wilmington to NC State University, Raleigh, North Carolina, my home city, one of the best meteorology programs in the world. I was like, I'm set, I'm golden. I drive all the way from Wilmington to Raleigh, about a 3-hour drive back then, 3.5-hour drive. Go in the dean's department, the dean of the meteorology department. I sat down after a 3.5-hour drive. He was there, I was here, I sat down, he goes, Mr. Andrews? And I said, yes, Dean? He said, how's your physics? And I said, not so good. He said, pick another career.
That was that.
That was that.
And here we are.
And here we are.
I love it. I love it.
The third one is, once you decide, you gotta commit. You gotta go all in. You can't go begrudgingly because it wasn't the plan we originally had. It's this new plan. Well, it's this new plan, get behind it, get in the game. And the last piece, and this really sounds simple, but when I look at people who start their own businesses for all the reasons they want to start their own business, you know what they're not doing, most of them? Having fun. Have fun. Commit. Peter and I have never been part of a 30-person Peloton where we're trading places with the group and putting the hammer down. And you know what? My God, it was so much fun yesterday. So have fun. Plan for what you can plan for. Know some other stuff's gonna come into play. Know that some of that stuff may take you down a journey that's really damn cool. Get in, commit, and have a good time. Curveballs are what makes life interesting. How boring would your world be if everything was methodically planned out? Embrace them, roll with them, have fun. How do you kick someone out of a garage roof? I got kicked out of a roof. You ever been kicked out of a roof? I've been kicked out of a bar. Ever been kicked out of a roof? I showed them, I'm like, it says VIP on the thing, dude, check it out. Pisses me off, man, fine. They don't get Sam Dantzler at their party. It's appalling. How do you treat me like that? What, you think these guys are gonna get up? No.